Good morning, Panthers. It's Tuesday. Phoebe, every time you talk about your sister being a flight attendant, and like here a while back when you were talking about how you thought you might like to try that too, I always think of when I was at college, we had a music lit class that was mandatory for all of the music majors, which I was. And our instructor ended up having to leave partway through the year. She had some kind of family emergency and had to like move. So we had a replacement instructor for the last term. And apparently he had been a flight attendant for like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 years before he started teaching, or went back to teaching or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, he was a flight attendant for a really long time. He used to always tell us all these stories about like places he had been and stuff he had seen and whatever, and he seemed to have really enjoyed it. He always said he really liked it as like in general as a career. He really enjoyed it because he got to like do so much stuff and see so many different things and go so many different places. And he's the only person I can think of that I've ever personally known who was a flight attendant. So I think of him every time you mention it. He seems to have enjoyed it. So you asked about the fires. And yeah, I mean, it can certainly affect pets. You know, they always tell you to like make sure your pets are cared for as well, especially sickly or elderly or very young pets, the same way, you know, sickly or elderly or very young people are at risk. We notice it mostly in like, you know, pets can have allergies the same way that people do, and like hay fever and stuff like that. So we notice it mostly in the pets that are prone to allergies and like respiratory trouble anyway. Like we have a lot of ferals that have had runny noses this year. So yeah, it's about the same as people. It certainly can affect pets. There's not a lot you can really do about it unless you're willing to put like a gas mask on your cat, you know. Keeps them inside as much as possible. That's about it. It can affect plants too, although I mean, I don't know how you would really tell if it was like stunting their growth or whatever, like how you would be able to ascertain in, you know, a home situation that it was like the smoke that stunted your plants as opposed to whatever else. I have wondered about the contaminant effects of the smoke. It certainly must be there, but I don't know if it would be at a high enough level to be noticeable in like a home situation. Nella, I hope your thesis writing is still progressing. I hope it's going really well. I hope everyone's well. And I guess I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.